Devonshire. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of CCMC and Me. Now, we're going to get into something very important, I believe, to every person here at Devonshire. We're talking about the pool and the waivers that go with the pool. But before we get into that content, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. My name is Gabriel Lynette.
Hi, I'm Wayne, Wayne World.
I'm Brooke Johnson. And I'm Rachel Gaffney.
All right, so that is the association team here, and we're going to go ahead and start to talk a bit more about the waivers. So, the person that I'm going to actually talk to about this is going to be our community manager, Rachel Gatlin. So, Rachel, tell me a little bit more about why we have a waiver for this year versus the way it was done last year.
Last year there were occupancy restrictions for the pools, so we had to have full-time pool monitors.
Okay.
And with the full-time pool monitors, we had a sign-in sheet. So every time a resident came to the pool, they signed that sign-in sheet, and at the top of that sign-in sheet was a generic waiver.
Okay.
So basically, every time they came in and signed in, they were signing a waiver.
So that was good information. Thank you so much, Rachel. Now, my question would be, let's say I'm a homeowner, but I really don't want to, nor do I have the time to sign a waiver. Do I have to sign a waiver?
You do not have to sign the waiver. If you know you will not be utilizing the pools or running the clubhouse, then you will not have, we don't need a waiver on file. However, your pool card is deactivated. So we have deactivated every pool card, and as we get the waivers in, that's how we will reactivate those pool cards.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, I would also want to ask, so let's say I just heard you say practically if I'm looking to use the pool or the amenity center for anything, I have to have a waiver signed. Where do I get access to the waiver?
The waiver will be in the newsletter.
Okay.
We will run it through until the pool opens. You can email anyone here.
Okay.
And we can email it to you. It's on the association's website. And I believe it's on the app. If it's not on the app, we can get it on there.
Okay, well that's fantastic. So now let me just ask another question regarding this. So with waivers, waivers are always a very important thing to people. How was our waiver even developed?
The association's attorney. So
Okay.
it's nothing that I created or CCMC created. We went to the association's attorney, got his recommendations, and they drafted it for us. So it's a
Okay.
legally drafted waiver from the attorney.
Okay, that's good to know. Now, standing where we are right now, because I know there's going to be many residents here who are looking to go to the pool, have a good time with the family, or send the kids over to have a great time. How many waivers do we even have signed at this point?
We have about 90.
90. Okay. And that's out of how many homes?
1,500.
90 out of 1,500. So we're going to need to actually make sure that more people are aware of what this really and truly means, because to have 90 waivers signed, I mean, we want to have this amenity available to all of our community members if you choose to be able to have some fun over at the pool. So I would just really highly suggest and encourage that more of our Devonshire community members make sure that they get the waivers in, so that when you're ready to come, when the pool is open, there's nothing delaying your progress to having some fun here. So, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of CCMC and Me, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.